So we're on site here on this project we started last fall. We did everything from pavers, plant material, stone, walls, pool, pergola, lighting. We'll end up having a hot tub in here. We don't have the hot tub yet. So we got that. We got an outdoor kitchen in here, indoor-outdoor kitchen. We don't have the appliances and stuff in here yet, but you can still see kind of what it looks like. So what we did that was cool here is we got pavers here. We run the pavers all the way in, so it's the same feel. Those are accordion style doors. Those will open up. They can have this thing open. They got TVs. The TV will be mounted up there. One's up here. Yeah, so the paver area in here is really cool. They got a built-in fireplace right here. They got some heaters set up, which is cool, so they can enjoy it, you know, cool nights, they can enjoy it. We just got the concrete curbing installed today, so this established the border everywhere. So now what we'll do is we'll come in, fold this fabric down, and then get the rest of the landscape stone in there, and then it's gonna be all ready for hydro seed. So they're gonna hydro seed this whole area out here, everything, the hill, everything out front. We got a smokeless fire pit in here that we put in. So this is all high format wall. This is all high format Coda wall everywhere. So we did the custom Coda wall fire pit. We had to cut each one of those blocks individually to make that fit. And we got this smokeless insert right here. So this creates airflow right here to help keep the smoke in one spot. We got under cap lights we put in everywhere. You can see them right there. We got some lights on the tree right here, the serviceberry tree. We got lights over here. Elevated planting bed. What they wanted is they wanted it to feel, I don't know, not confined, that's not the word, but they wanted it to feel like a close space. That's why the pool is so close to the house. So that's why we went with these walls all the way around to kind of box it in some. And then they didn't want a fence, so we ended up putting an auto cover on the pool. That way they don't need a fence. So it's all nice and wide open everywhere. So this is a 15 by 25 custom ICF pool that we installed with a Renolit PVC membrane. So it's like a commercial grade membrane. Instead of a liner, instead of gunite, instead of tile, this is a long-term, you know, you're talking 20, 30-year solution to your pool. So then over here, crank the pool back. There is some water on the cover, so might not take it all the way back. And keep in mind, this hasn't been open for the year yet. So this has been sitting all winter, and this is what the water looks like. I'll stop it right there. So you can see we did these corner steps right here, which is a really cool feature. Did that sun shelf. We got lights in there. There's actually a bench, a built-in bench on this far end over here. We built these custom brackets right here. That way our coping can run all the way along the back. You don't have like a cheap aluminum or plastic lid like a lot of other people use for their auto cover. So this gives it a real good high-end feel. This is cool too. So another one of the challenging things we had on this job was they wanted the paver area to be a seamless, smooth transition to the house. So the pavers are actually the same level as the flooring inside the house. They didn't want to step up or step down. They wanted it to be seamless. So when doing that, we had to take into account where all the water is going to go. So we got a slight pitch coming this way. We got a pitch coming from the pool, and we valleyed it right here, which is really challenging with these big Teco block. I think these are Blue Grande slabs. So then not only that, then you go to this area. this all has to be flat too with the house. So we're flat here, we're flat on both sides. What do you do with the water? So what we did is we pitched it. We kind of made a bowl right here in the middle, and we got, these are made by, I think they're hide cover lids. So what the water does is it comes in there and drains right around that perimeter right there. So that's a cool feature. It's not like a traditional grate drain or plastic or something. You know, you can definitely still see it's there, but it's got a really good look to it. The other thing too in here that was really cool, so this is heated, so they got the register vents here, so the ductwork actually runs under the pavers on both sides, so that's a really cool feature. All the pool equipment over here is housed over here, so we got a fence going in with a gate right here. We got all Pentair equipment. We run all Pentair stuff, Pentair and Telecenter, so you can control everything from your phone or from right there. We got a 450,000 BTU heater, so this thing is going to be cranking whenever they need it to be. We got a big oversized pump. We do these clean outs on all of our plumbing. That way it's easy to winterize it. So you can take these caps off, you can dump your antifreeze down there, and it's easy to take care of it. The cover that we use, the auto cover that we use, is made by Aquamatic. So what's cool about that is you don't have any power over there at all. It's all run by hydraulics. So these are the hydraulic lines right here that go down into a conduit, and then you got a hydraulic pump right here. So the lifespan on that is, you know, I don't know what it is, but it's way longer than a different style cover, and it auto adjusts too. It has a pulley in the middle that other manufacturers don't have, so that's going to keep it adjusted where it's got to be. So there's no need to adjust it every year. The only thing you might have to do would be crank up the pressure on this, because just over time those ropes, they kind of stretch out. So if it's moving slow, it's as simple as a couple screws there and you can crank that up. But other than that, I think that takes care of all the pool equipment. So like I said, we run all Pentair stuff. It's kind of a unique house. Like, the back is actually the front because the driveway wraps up around, but it's sitting up on a hill. So this, I guess, would technically be the front, but it's really kind of the back. So we buried the downspouts. Those go out there. Those are marked. Just real simple landscaping in here. Got some boxwoods, some azaleas, some different grasses. So just real basic, but clean at the same time. Got a boulder up there to give it some type of character. Same thing on this side. So the main thing is out back, but this is still, you know, really nice. Well, it'll be an easy place to take, or easy way to take care of everything. All right, and then we got this pergola right here we put up. This is cool too. So it's got motorized louvers. So these louvers will open and close, and then it has built-in lighting. There's also some screens that we're gonna put in. So this side will have a screen, and this side will have a screen. That's these right here. That's still on the list. This will also have a heater that we're gonna put in up here too. So that'll be cool when they're in the hot tub or whatever, you know, they can block the sun and all that stuff. So we got the curbing installed out here today. This is just a cool view of the outside of these walls right here. It's got a really nice vibe to it. So still some work to do, but we're getting really close. So the next time you guys see this will be totally wrapped up, green grass, everything completed.